everything!
Swift and merciful! From whence you came!
Let's dance! Animal test 6308! Stand clear!
Time to get down to business. Into the shadows.
I'll protect us. Hi. Grow, grow, grow. Yeah, yeah. Everyone hold hands. I'm so sorry. Hi. Let's dance. I see everything. Quick, let's find shelter, or mushrooms will start growing on our heads.
That's close enough. A new punch.
That! Ready.
You won this one.
Time to testify. Let's get it on!
Commit it to memory.
Loaded.
Let's play turn a little. Go, Barbara, go!
Look alive! Ha! You're dead meat! into the shadows. Phew. Hip. Prey will usually rest on rainy days, but not the hunter. Ready.
Everyone hold hands!
Loaded. Phew. The battle between wind and rain appears to have reached its end.
Try your luck betting on Jade? Try your luck betting on Jade?
Ad Astra. Thank you for Ad Astra.
You are not welcome here.
Look alive!
Into the shadows.
I see everything.
Time to go to work. We'll meet again.
Everyone hold hands.
Let's get it on! Hi!
Let the show begin.
Loaded.
Finally done.
Prey will usually rest on rainy days, but not the hunter. The battle between wind and rain appears to have reached its end.
That's
Happy
close enough.
Dailies! Look alive!
Ready.
Oh, oh.
I'll be
Go,
following
Barbara,
orders.
go! I see everything.
Come on, you coward.
Let's get it on!
Into the shadows. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. A duel is a battle of wills, and the sword an extension of the duelist's spirit. If your heart recoils in fear, then your sword may as well be in its scabbard, because you will not wield it effectively against your foe. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law. I've faced many opponents in my duels. Most of them I defeated. The rest surrendered. No, I have never lost a duel. In my role as champion duelist, my opinions do not matter. For when I draw my blade, I am but an instrument of Fontaine's law.
Meditate. Ugh. Paimon really doesn't want to think about that for... It looks like the Yaksha statues are glowing at the waist. So we just fire one arrow each at the glowing parts, right?
Amber, report.
Close enough. Leave the rest to me. You two get ready to greet him.
Where is one? Huh? You two look familiar. What's with one's body? One feels light, weightless. An adepti art? But as for the matter of one's... Wait. That must be... One must in...
There's no helping this guy, is there?
Huh?
All right, time. Hey,
Such impertinence. Hey, stop it! Stop it! Please stop. I surrender. Yes, yeah. Oh, how did I ever? Please.
we did call your...
You deceived them one day.
Seems like...
Oh, great Adeptus. Might I ask your name? It really is you.
You know about...
Of course. To this day, But ever since... At first... Yes. Please, allow me...
I will remember.
Thank you.
He seemed very... Oh, wait.
Got a job for me?
Hey there, boss.
Star Snatcher. He signed in here under the name Wong Ping An. He's already checked out. Ah, yes.
Talking fair.
Well, anyway.
How straight? Come on, open. Huh? Seems like he actually left us a few nice along with... Oh, Paimon hasn't met a bad guy like him in a long time. Yeah. We got the sigil of...
You have my...
May I take your order?
One grilled
Certainly.
ticker fish was Pervasi's favorite. I just wanted to... Was there anything else? I am accustomed...
Guess where you're from.
Remember the first time we came here? And when we told her that Rex Lapis had been assassinated? We probably don't need to bring any offerings Huh? Traveler? Did something catch your eye? Whoa. What a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud Retainer? Yeah, you're right. Okay, but if we're both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right? Helping you make... hello? Paimon is Paimon! And this is the Traveler!
You two... What is this tomfoolery? Has this shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
Wait, you're... Huh? You're the illuminated bird? But you look...
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
So,
Well, what...
You? Worrying about keeping a low Hey, didn't we agree not to...
Oh? So you have taken care to follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. One has never found oneself lacking in basic comforts.
That kinda makes Paimon feel a little guilty for trying to keep them for herself. Ah, right!
One plan to However, one would first
Yeah, we...
If there are no urgent...
Sounds great!
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late. One... Shanaha has also secured employment recently. In her correspondence with me, she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future. Huh. Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything.
We're almost at Weihai Pavilion! Hey, Dee? Guess we have no idea if Shenhe and Ganyu have ever seen her in this form before. Wait, where did she go? Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here.
But what?
If one does not wish to trouble her.
Fair enough, makes sense.
Cloud Retainer?
Oh!
Is that lady someone you know, Ms.
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin, but could we delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit? I believe my schedule today is quite full.
Not to...
Thank you, Huixin.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this Cloud Retainer of whom you speak. One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
Seems she's not buying it.
That was but a simple test. One did not expect you to...
But recognizing you is, my responsibility as your disciple.
An app one was simply...
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something.
Oh, is that so?
One simply...
I understand.
While one acknowledges... It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are.
Cloud Retainer...
If...
Wow. You've been to so many new places since the last time we spoke. If you ever need anything... Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer.
A human name?
You really think so?
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One...
Canyon?
I assume an adeptus of...
Oh, that sounds...
Actually, those
Huh? Wait, so you're really that...
And what of it? Did you...
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely... It is said that although I didn't on top of the drought, the books had this upon arrival.
That's incredible.
Mortal record...
Even so... Oh, Paimon's...
How... Well, that is quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe? One has heard that she... Moreover...
That?
There is no cause for concern. Wanmin Restaurant...
I see.
Huh?
Can that...
You may return to your...
Of course, Cloud Retainer. Please, take care. Travel...
See you around... Whew. Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's time. Is Paimon right?
No, in fact, it was not an excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Wait, for real?
The moment is not yet upon us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
Huh. She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the presence of a fine lady, eh?
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes. Hey, how about you ask her?
You do it.
No. I think you should.
What can I get for you today?
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
2 servings of Mora meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
Shenhe!
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
This is Miss Xinyun.
Master?
Huh?
One does not recall ever revealing this form to you before. How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would recognize you no matter what form you take. Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly. One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too!
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and can't talk for very long.
Well, if it isn't the Traveler in Paimon, are you here for Shenhe? The lunch rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now. Go ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you...
Thank you, Chef Mao.
It is just as one expected. Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people. Has this been difficult for you, Shenhe?
It's been manageable so far.
Seems like you've been making...
First, I tried to talk sense into them. If that...
Oh, a sensible plan.
And you, Master?
Simply marvelous. Though
I see. I have missed Master...
Oh. Whoa.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her work. There was time only...
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name!
I see. In that case...
Oh?
Is that a problem, Master?
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver. After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest. In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race. Mooncarver accepted, only to find...
What kind of device was it?
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron. What was it called again? Oh, an electro-powered bicycle?
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile. One spent 49 days conceptualizing and crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles and... Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up. Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain. One was thwarted mere seconds from victory, when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so? With you gone, One has seldom felt the desire to
Have you been lonely, Master?
Lonely? Huh. At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an eye. Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment.
Mm-hmm.
What is the reason?
It's nothing. It's just... I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
To me, they are both, Master. One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that I respect and adore.
Huh. One finds oneself... This is not to say that...
She got, like...
Do you have any empty tables?
Hey there! Could we get another fish stew?
I'm hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Alright, good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shenhe!
Mm-hmm. I'll try my best.
So much yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
One is fond of all the dishes
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here? My poor legs can't go on for much longer.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a table.
Okay, I'll ask around. Excuse me. Would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so... Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys? Great! Granny? Yep. No! Yeah, a lot of people compliment Granny on... Granny? Why don't you take us?
Huh.
No.
Tis a fated meeting, then. Please, take a seat.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu. Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that? Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too. Need any help? Help? Oh, thanks. That's nice of you to offer. Granny has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time. She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing. Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little. But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning. They died young. It's just me and Granny now. Oh. But it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love her a lot too. Sure, it's hard at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got. Wow. You're really tough for your age. You're too kind.
And me? What about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things. I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark, someone was standing in front of me. She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Huh? That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it. But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again. You know, I believe...
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky. Oh, does that mean you're possessed?
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
Huh, you're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore. Although, I have a sense that she looked rather like me. But not as I am now.
A younger version?
This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave the situation to me.
Are you sure?
Paimon's Paimon.
Just Shenyun is fine.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you...
Oh, we don't need any payment for this. You're welcome. But Miss Shenyun, all we have to go off is that dream.
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace the steps of her youth. Once we...
Sounds like a plan. So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above, the earth below, the wispy clouds, and the emerald mountain stream.
Okay. Once, when I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved loads of people from a disaster. If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something.
A martial arts heroine? Oh, Shinto knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If anyone...
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different...
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters...
Street word rambler?
Precisely.
Always wanted to try this place. Everyone,
The food is unbelievable.
today is my treat.
It's you two. What brings you here?
Shincho! Great, we
I can't pinpoint...
Nameless head.
That's right. Then all they knew was that she... After the drought ended, the way this nameless...
Thanks a lot, Shinko.
It's nothing at all.
Well, Paimon's...
Let me think. Perhaps the real-life heroine who inspired the character... It's rare for a chivalric... I've never understood...
We'll be sure to tell you if we made...
That's a deal.
Paimon feels like we just learned... Oh, right! There's a drought in this story, too!
Well, so while droughts do happen, the crops with...
That sounds...
Yeah. Still. They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe. Do you have any other questions?
We're good for now. We're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Yenyun. Paimon hopes that... Anyway, we'll be off now. See you some other time.
It's no problem at all.
have recorded the tune that you requested. I hope it will be of help to you.
Oh, thank... Straight word, but...
Oh, it's no serious matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such...
Time has little bearing on one's existence.
Oh, why so...
Well, approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable life in the harbor, not unlike the one that you yourself lead.
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
Cloud Retainer, Madam Ping! What are you two talking about?
Nothing save for some trivial matters.
Shinto has a theory, but let's save it for when...
Do not be troubled, young lady.
Thank you so much.
What do you think, Shuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your...
According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist from... I don't have many memories of him. But there was this one time I found a box in her attic full of a bunch of weird sigils. I think so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
What marvelous tea. It's as if I was taking a stroll in the mountains.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sure thing.
I have a secret I want to tell you.
What's wrong, Shuyu?
Well, I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant. But are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Oh! About that.
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus, I think I might have heard Miss Shen Yun call herself an adeptus.
Oh, must have been a slip of the tongue. Shen Yun, since you were the one who, misspoke, maybe you can explain?
One is indeed an adeptus.
Huh?
I knew it. Well, one time when I was a little kid, I had this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky. She put me on her back and flew me to her cool adeptus house and fed me some sort of magic potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed, and my fever was gone. I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance. So, I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe...
A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue and white and black and brown. Have you ever met one that's pure white, Cloud Retainer?
Never has one met an adeptus with such features. One surmises such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative account.
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then? Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover.
Leave it to us! Let's go to Wang's.
Okay.
Wangshu Inn. Wangshu Inn.
Do you remember this place?
Yes. The fish here is very... I believe
I'll come with.
Hyman's still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but if she's so familiar with this... Whoa! Shell! What are you doing here all of a sudden? You scared the living daylights out of Paimon!
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look. If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot. I suppose there's no cause for concern. It's been a while, Cloud Retainer. I have indeed.
Oh, wow! What was she like during the war? Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it
The glory of one's newest invention, the Bang Bang Continuous Fire Mechanism. Hands up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full might of the Adepti.
An impressive imitation.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe. You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics. The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
A Cloud Retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it. But what happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form...
Once one had one dwelling between...
After the war, although I do believe there was
one believes there is little need to relive bygone matter.
Granny, are you okay?
Perhaps this conversation should you encounter...
Everyone! I think Granny is finally beginning to remember her past.
Slowly now, calm your mind and recount what has been recalled.
A long time ago, I stayed here to recuperate from my illness.
Huh. So what Shinto said was true! You did fall ill! Was that why you went into hiding?
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness. The only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me, and there was no cure for it. I was confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious. I'd come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside the window. It was a solemn sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why. One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness, he sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills. He told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be used to alleviate my symptoms. Sure enough...
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago? And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's...
I'm sorry, I don't...
Hey! You're not useless. You've done so much for me.
Oh, fret not, dear child.
The recovery of a person's memories is a gradual process.
Next there is, after all, if she... Everyone hold hands! I see everything!
Still, I was...
Huh?
I'm not sure.
Everyone hold hands.
Let me amuse myself.
Into the shadows.
The more assassins shine longer.
Whoa, why are there so many treasure hoarders here? Guess it's time to round up some bad guys.
The hunter becomes the hunt.
Do you remember?
Let me think. But I
got it.
Wait a second. If I remember correctly, I believe I brought... yes. I brought some sweet snacks with me. Go on, take some. You need to eat a lot if you want to grow big and strong.
Oh, thank you! Then Paimon will help herself. Paimon sees an abandoned house! Why don't we take a break over there?
This place...
Did you remember something, Granny?
I remember. Shuyu, it was a moonless night. I had been injured, so your grandpa was supporting me. We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit. I had exhaust. I remember I alone.
Sin?
Oh? I don't know. Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy. And so are you, but you're always going to be different from me. I
don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always...
You're too sweet, Shuyu. I'm lucky to have you with me. All right. Let's not stand...
If one recalls correctly, the next place should be Qingyun Peak. Yuandai, how fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.